Hi Pookies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, we are a bit chaotic over here. We are packing. You can see, I got there, boxes. So we're a bit discombobulated over here for the moment. But let's recap where we are. We are watching every video that Stephanie Jenkins has ever posted on her TikTok. And we're still in 2022. Let's recap where we are. So we have 4 cats. 4 cats, 3 kids, 2 adults, 1 bedroom, 0 washer and dryer. Okay. Our bad decision list. Our first bad decision was bringing in a 4th cat from outside. That's not a good idea. Bad decision 2, a huge pile of laundry, like not keeping up with the laundry. I currently have a huge pile of laundry behind me, but I don't live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 people. 4 kids. 6 people. Third bad decision, her young child cooking burgers or like sausage or something, like the grease was like popping. Just bad decision. 4th bad decision, gardening. We shouldn't be spending money on that when we're living with 6 people in 1 bedroom. Bad decision 5, the cats have fleas. We can see flea collars on the cats. Bad decision number 6, she wants 3 to 4 more kids. Bad idea. Bad decision 7, she might be pregnant. Bad decision 8, she is gardening. So rug use while possibly pregnant. Okay. So that is where we begin our journey today. Now, this is the end of the last video we watched.
Baby white.
Oh, it's loud. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. The bathtub's not looking great. Do the kids take baths in there? So she's saying cleaning the bathtub, hard water stains are a weekly battle. Now, Pookie. Oh, also I got some brownie frosty thing. It's not giving all that I thought it would. It looks like this. It's not very chocolatey. I don't love it. Anyways. That is not a week's worth of water stains. It's just not. I have hard water too. It's just not what a week's worth looks like. Oh boy, my hair's a hot mess. Everything's a hot mess right now. Okay. What is she up to? Oh, this is going to be a copyright, and I'm monetized now, so we can't do that because then I don't get paid. So let's mute that and see what she's up to. It just looks kind of yucky. It just looks dirty. I don't know. Maybe it's not necessary. I mean, first of all, you can see mold in the grout between the wall and the tub. Maybe it's not necessarily that she's not cleaning it. That it maybe like needs to be recoated, you know? Like maybe it's just an old bathtub. But it doesn't look clean. Oh, there's my messy closet. Okay. So that is the end of that last video. I don't think that was really a bad decision that we marked down, but it kind of a yucky bathtub. Okay. Now let's jump into the next video here.
Oh, damn thing.
Ah! So this is copyrighted as well. First she's ever cuddled like this. COVID recovery buddy. Oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta pause this. Okay. So, Conscious, who's the black cat, Stephanie had before she met King Daddy Drew. So she got that cat during the panini. I can't say that on here. So let me just mark that down. So black cat equals that. Okay. The panini cat. Tell me something more relaxing than a kitty kneading on you. See, I'm not a cat person, so to me that would really actually overstimulate me, and I would be furious. My silly boy does this every morning, and it's the sweetest way to wake up. Sure. And the sound's copyright, so we can't, I don't think we can play it. I don't know. I'm like nervous to play any sounds. I'm just gonna play her talking, like if she's talking. But oh, here we go.
How are you other empaths doing lately? Because my empath energy is insane lately. I have no control over it.
It's crazy to say you're an empath and not empathize with your own children who are living in the living room with a boy that they just met. You can't empathize with them because that's crazy. Like, this is very performative for me because you time and time again have shown us that you choose men over your kids, you know? Like, Pookie, your husband is in jail for being a PEDO. So, I don't know who you think you are coming on Beyonce's internet pretending to be an empath. Empathize with your kids.
Like, I see someone crying, I'm crying.
Interesting, because when your kids cry, you don't cry. When your kids cry, you get annoyed. When your kids cry, you tell them to shut up. When your kids cry, you put them outside. When your kids cry, you don't empathize that they're living in a living room while you and King Daddy are in the bedroom making more kids that you can't afford. Not very empathetic, but go on.
It's happening, like, I can't control it. Like, happy tears, sad tears, I'm right there with you. Like, fucking AGT right now, I can't. Like, I've been crying through everything.
Is she talking about a TV show? Is she AGT? Is that America's Got Talent? Are you crying about America's Got Talent and not that your kids are living in the living room? Right by the front door in a bad neighborhood? What is wrong with you? What?
I was like, I'm so proud of you. I don't even tell you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck?
Insane.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't. That's crazy. That's crazy. Knock it off. Do better. Oh boy.
I may have only some 106 followers, but
106 followers. She's at over 300,000 followers now, so that's crazy. Girl, you make it. You make it, but you also blow it at the same time.
Rick and Sarah, they're like my freak addict right now. I may have only some 106 followers.
I don't know what happened there. I must have forgot I was watching these or something and scrolled back.
But Rick and Sarah, they're like my freaking favorite. I'm so ecstatic right now.
Copyright. Just her making silly faces. Like, what? Take your kids to the park. Take your kids to the park. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, is this more copyrighted sound? Oh,
That is my laundry basket.
Ew.
Girl, that's where I put my dirty laundry, and now you're gonna smell dirty.
Ew.
Do you care? Girlfriend,
Ew.
you don't care? We have had this conversation.
No, more cats. Ah, copyright. The cute face you needed to see today. Stinker is trying to steal my food. He's probably hungry because you don't feed him. This is all she does all day long. Yeah, it's a sound. I can't play it. But, like, I guess I don't understand. Like, why? You thought this was gonna go... How did you think this was gonna go viral? This was never gonna go viral. You're just a narcissist that wants to play in her room all day and not take care of her kids. Yeah, another sound. See, that, like, all she does all day is just make these TikToks in her bedroom. Ignore her 3 kids who are out fighting for their lives in the living room. Oh, I'm glad I plugged my phone in. I was at 7%. It's just weird behavior. Okay, another sound we can't play. Milo saying hi. Milo has fleas. Milo gets horrifically neglected and abused, so I wouldn't say hi to her.
familiar breath in my old life. Change the color in mine. Sometimes I think
That was a hard watch. Going from abuse / nearly not escaping. Oh, from going to abuse, nearly not escaping. Okay. To what? Now with my soulmate and healing every day. That's King Daddy for you. King Daddy, he's chicken soup for the scumbag soul. Pause that. Go back. Hold on. Low key will never understand full-grown men playing videos over spending time with family. Now, she meant video games. I hope she meant video games, because we also know that King Daddy likes to watch some adult films. So I really hope that she is talking about video games here. But let's put down bad decision number 9, okay? Is King Daddy. King Daddy. Choosing video games. Games over family. Now, if she was my family, I would also choose video games over it. So I can empathize with King Daddy, right? Because we're empaths. Pookie, why can't you empathize with King Daddy? You're an empath, right? You would say, oh, I'm awful. Oh, I forced this situation on a man that didn't want it. I should empathize with the fact that he wants nothing to do with me or my 2 kids. You said you were an empath, girl. Okay, so King Daddy's choosing video games over the family. This is what? July 17th of 22. Now, there's an old saying. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? This old dog likes to play video games. You're not going to teach him not to. Because we see now, right? We fast forward, 4 years? He's still choosing video games over the family, right? So bad decision 9 would be King Daddy choosing video games over the family, but you wanting to have kids with him. Now remember, at this time, it is just her 2 daughters. Yeah, at this time, it's just her 2 daughters, her stepson, which is Drew's second oldest son. His oldest son we don't know about yet. And 4 cats. And he already doesn't want to be around you guys. Now, I always say a baby fixes everything. And this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you have a man that is already not putting you and your kids first, he is not actively trying to make memories and be a stepdad and blah, blah, blah. The best way to fix that is to have another baby. It fixes it every time. It's my best advice, right? I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Because I don't know if Pookie understands sarcasm, right? She's an empath, but she's not smart. So, the reason I say baby fixes everything is because baby actually makes this worse, right? Because, I don't know if you've met babies. They're pretty needy. Pretty annoying. So a man that already doesn't want anything to do with you or your kids, the last thing he wants is a baby running around. Ugh, crying all the time. Covered in poop. They're always sticky. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, have a baby. That'll fix everything. Alright. Oh, it's still copyrighted sound. Oh, at least this guy is keeping me beautiful company. Okay, where are your children? Why don't your children keep you company? Are they're just being ignored in there while you're being ignored outside? Like, what is wrong with you? Oh, God. I have no clue how people are taking the words of songs, but I find it literally just as, I don't know. I didn't open this up. Okay, so she's lip syncing an Eminem song. Cool. Tried to do something there with my sanity cup for her coffee. Is she just like trying to flex on us that she got Starbucks? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, see, I even sped this one up while I was watching it because it's so boring. Like, her videos are just boring. Oh, she flipped me off. That's not nice, Pookie. That's not nice. Oh, this is a violent song.
Anybody else remember that chick?
Oh, God. Oh. I can play it when she sings it because it's so bad it won't pick it up.
We'll always love you. Anybody else remember that chick?
Okay. When you tried to sing like you used to before you were a mad STONER. Okay, so hi, we're gardening. Oh, I have to. I'd give my left ovary to meet Hazley and give her hugs. No, Halsey? I don't know how to pronounce that. You guys are going to eat me up. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know who she's talking about. More Pookie in the bedroom, not watching her kids. Like, this lady's ridiculous. This is... Oh, what's she doing now? Oh, we are Golden Girls to start your morning. Okay. She's drinking coffee and likes the Golden Girl... What? Okay. Oh, and we're still playing a song I can't play. Okay. Oh, this is a copyrighted sound. Just making sure Onyx still loves me. Onyx, beat her ass, respectfully.
I just found out that it turns out my smoking habits.
Hold on. Well, let's read this caption here. Time for a permanent flush. Hashtag recovery. Hashtag planning for a baby. Hashtag sober. Hashtag flush. Oh, Lord.
Are probably fucking with my hormones and are the reason why I am not getting a baby like I want. So I am going to try to tough it out and quit and do this stupid motherfucking flush. So let's do it. First day, I have to take one of the packets of pills, these motherfucking nasty things. Wait 30 minutes, then drink 32 hours.
Let's just pause it. She also curses so much. The algorithm doesn't like that. The algorithm doesn't push out videos where you're cursing, because there's kids on the app. They might not there might not supposed to be kids. There might not. You know what I'm trying to say. There's not supposed to be kids on the app, but there's kids on the app. The algorithm doesn't like cursing. It suppresses it. So in this video, she's admitting that she's been gardening. And that's the reason she thinks why she's not getting pregnant, which is actually interesting because you're gardening today while you're in a worse situation than you were in this video. And the only reason you stopped gardening here is because you wanted a baby to keep King Daddy from leaving you. And that's a very selfish reason, because you and your kids would be better off without the two youngest babies. Like, let's just be real. You and your daughters would be so much better off if you didn't have the additional two kids. It's literally what ruins your life. But why don't you currently have the foresight to say, oh, gardening isn't helping me with anything right now, so maybe I should stop. But you stopped here for selfish reasons, so let's let you continue yapping.
The water, wait an hour and drink one of these things, fill it up with water, drink it, and then drink one of these, 8 hours, or 8 ounces every hour for the rest of the day. I'm going to be peeing non-liquid stop it. Haze.
Okay. Oh, this is copyright. Listening to something always calms my anxiety. Okay, so she threw up the detox.
Excuse me, boy, you think I don't know your game, your angle? You got them long paws, you trying to fucking take my food.
I mean, that looks good.
I know you. Onyx, this is no joke, boy.
Okay. My cat staring me down while I eat. Okay, more cat videos. Like, her videos are just boring. Oh, I gotta mute this. But yeah, I mean, like when I started this TikTok series, I edited a lot of these out because they're just nothing. Like there's so many videos of her just literally doing nothing but lip syncing songs. Um, hashtag sober life is crazy. After what less than 24 hours of not gardening.
Friendly reminder that even if you're not enjoying the video, you can just kind of like mute it and let it go. But if you care about like people's followers, don't just watch like 2 seconds of the video, like it, and scroll on. You're shadow banning a ton of people, including more. I just no followers because no one wants to watch a full video.
Your videos aren't good. So shadow banning's not a thing. It's not. Plenty of people have told me like, oh, I'm shadow banned, blah blah blah, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that sucks. Shadow banning's not real. Like, if your video is good, it goes viral. If your video is not good, it doesn't go viral. I have plenty of videos that don't go viral, and I have plenty of videos that do go viral. And the ones that don't go viral, before I even post them, I know they're not going to go viral. Most of my videos get around 100,000 to 300,000 views because of the way I edit my videos and because of the way I capture the audience's attention. There's no such thing as shadow banning. It's just your video is not good, and the algorithm like throws it out to like 100 people, and then based on that reaction, it'll push it out to more people, and then based on their reaction, push it out to more people. But if the first 100 people don't like your video and don't interact with your video, it's not going to keep getting pushed out because it wasn't good. It didn't land with the viewers the way you wanted it to. So shadow banning is not a thing. It's not real. But I guess it's the polite thing to say instead of saying your video's not good, you know? You just be like, yeah, you're shadow banned for sure. But it's not a thing. Sorry. It's just not.
My videos aren't that long, honey.
Why would you think this is going to go viral?
Just a friendly.
Where are your kids? I don't understand.
Sometimes I feel like a half-assed ginger, you know? I don't have freckles. My red is like...
I would say you're a half-assed mom. I would say I don't really care what color your hair is if you were like, I don't know, a better person in general.
Fucking dirty mop water red.
Cursing all the time.
Oh, fuck. Where's my orange? Where's my fucking ginger I used to have? Sometimes...
Who cares?
I pride myself on being the person who will like literally speak my mind, and I will defend myself if I feel what you say to me is off. So I'm struggling to have a baby. I am. It's been 6 months, me and my partner, my man, have been trying.
Mommy, my man. All right, let's write this down. So 7/20 of 2022, been trying for 6 months to have a baby. Now, they met 7 months ago. So 1 month into meeting, they were already trying to have a baby. That's crazy. You know what? That's bad decision number 10. Bad decision 10, trying to have baby. Have baby with man you just met. Just met. Now, they met on Facebook dating. So I'm going to write that down. We don't know that yet, though. But that is where they met. So, that's crazy. That's such a bad idea. Having these extra 2 kids is actually what ruins their life. Like, no shade. No shade, no tea. That is what happens. You can see here, she's able to handle 3 kids. 3 older kids at that. That's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. So, all right, let's hear. Her caption at the bottom says, "It's none of anyone's business. If I want a million kids, I'll have them." If you are neglecting or struggling to meet the needs of the children that already exist, if you are on any type of government assistance, if you are not in a place where you have a surplus of income after saving every month, why are you having another kid? Doesn't make sense. It is other people's business. Because if you are on benefits, right? You already can't handle what you have, which is the point of benefits. Why would you think about having another kid? Is that like a hot take? I feel like that's just common sense, right? Like, I fear that's common sense. And I'm not like coming out here like a crazy like political person or anything. I just feel like that makes sense. Like, if you're already struggling, like, government benefits are for people who are struggling. If you're thriving, you don't qualify for anything. So if you're already struggling to the point where you have to fill out paperwork to get assistance, why would having another kid be on the list at all? I don't know. I disagree. I disagree strongly that it is not anybody else's business, because that's not fair to the kids. That's not fair for society as a whole. How do you think that's okay? How do you think that's fair? Because the reason that the restrictions are so strict is because so many people are on them. And the reason so many people are on them is possibly because of people like you, where you're draining the system, right? Right? Like, if people who are on benefits didn't have more kids, bettered their lives and got off of benefits, then they could raise the, amount of people in total that could be on benefits. Right? Like, does that make sense? Like for me, right? Like, when my daughter was born, she was on Medicaid. She was born on state Medicaid. Sure. And then, well, it was also the panini, so I feel like everybody was on Medicaid. But anyways, she hasn't been on that for 5 years. I mean, her and I have had employee-sponsored healthcare, ever since then. So that's the thing, is it's like, now I'm just paying into a system that I used at one point. I don't plan on having any more kids, because why would I? And I feel like that is what these programs are for, is for, like, when you first have your kid and you're starting out and things are rough, they help you out, right? Like, they help you with food, they help you with daycare, they help you with medical bills. But after a year of having a kid, you kind of should have it a little bit figured out, no? You should be like, okay, this is how much food costs. These are my added costs. But if after that first year, you then have another kid, I don't know. Maybe that's too controversial to say. I don't know. But let's see what this lady has to say.
To have a baby together. And it's stressful. We already lost one at 8.5 weeks.
Okay. Lost baby at 8.5 weeks. So what's that? 3 months? So already right now, her mental health is probably not in a great place. If she really wanted that baby and she lost the baby, like, she's probably super devastated about it. She's a bit of a weirdo, it seems like. So, not that it's weird to be upset about it, but maybe I shouldn't call her a weirdo. In this case, she seems like somebody that is overly emotional and can't regulate, not fantasy, but almost like reality from what she wishes could have happened, what is that? Is that limerence? I feel like to her, losing a baby is a much more significant life event than it might be for other people. Not that it's not significant for everyone. But But I think your community around you, and your support system around you really play a big part into how well you would recover from that. If you have friends to distract you, if you have friends to vent to, if you have friends to take you out, a partner who loves you, a partner who cares about you, a partner who you're not trying to trap with a baby, not having 3 other kids that you still have to care for. Like, that's tough. That's a lot. I can empathize with her on that. But yeah, I would imagine right now her headspace is in just a place of, I need to replace that baby, like, immediately. And I don't think she's thinking about anything else consequence-wise, which ends up ruining her life. So
When we go in there to see our baby's heart beating, it's not beating. Okay? This is hard shit for people to have to go through. So to go into people's comments when they're talking about how much this is killing them and affecting them and wanting a baby is hurting them, and just say, oh, you're crazy, lady. You can fuck off. Seriously. That is so insensitive and completely not okay.
So I believe this is talking about her sister's friend. Her sister's friend at some point made a comment on one of her videos saying, like, you have 3 kids, you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment, you don't need any more kids, which is valid. That's a valid observation, and completely correct. And Stephanie's very upset about that. And I think that almost that comment has made her double down. Where now she's like, now I'm gonna have a baby because you said I can't have a baby. And that's that mental component, that mental health component where, like, something's a little off.
I'm so thrown off by it, and this comment came from my sister's friend.
I knew it! It came from the sister's friend. I remember this.
Literally, like, bro, first of all, the only way you talk sideways to me is because you are so jealous of my relationship with my sister. My sister's friends are always like that. They're always like, I gotta, like, be a bitch to her sister because the relationship her and her sister have are intimidating.
I think that this is what Stephanie believes. And I think that this is one of those, like, earlier when I called her weird. Not that she's weird, but she has a problem interpreting relationships. And it seems to go back to the beginning of time, because she's saying this has always been a problem with her sister's friends. I promise you, Pookie, no one has ever been jealous of you and your sister's relationship, because you're sisters. I think that you probably felt threatened by your sister having friends and spending time with them without you. And I imagine that you did everything in your power to get between that. And I think that this is more of a, you come from a large family, right? I believe you're one of 6 or one of 7. And maybe you weren't seen as a child. Maybe your parents didn't show up for you as a child. And that's where this is coming from. But again, you need to go to therapy. You don't need to have a baby. Babies don't fix everything. But what do I know?
Okay, well, it's never worked. Me and my sister are still solid and always will be.
Foreshadowing. You don't talk to your sister anymore because you're wrong. And you can't admit that you're wrong. Hopefully one day you can. Because your family can save you from the mess you've created, but you have to admit you were wrong. And that's hard to do. Especially for someone like you who doesn't believe they could possibly be wrong.
But don't come in my comments and tell me I'm crazy for wanting a baby. You can fuck off. I pride myself on being the person who...
Access your...
Let's try to fuck Onyx again. Baby boy.
Onyx, bite her. Bite her.
Look at your face. Good boy, sweet boy.
Copyrighted sound. Okay. Alright. More weird trends. Trying to sober up and smelling the chronic all over is not easy. Okay. Hashtag Portland, Oregon. This is the first time she tells us where she lives, I think.
And I'll be to 1 million followers in 1 million days. 1 follower a day. At the rate of...
So she does get to 1 million or no, she's not at 1 million followers. She's at 350,000 followers. But she has millions of views. All right, let's see what this one is. This might be a copyrighted sound.
That you are not your mistakes. All right? We are.
I think I have to mute this. But it's just a duet of her staring at the camera while he gives her motivational talk.
Better version of yourself. Who cares what people have to say about you?
Yeah, okay. Motivational talk. I don't know. Whatever, Stephanie. Go to therapy. Like, what are you doing? Like, where are your kids? Take them to the playground and go to therapy. Go outside. Oh, I gotta... That's copyright. That's a big copyright. They'll come after you. So, alright. She's singing a song from a movie. Alright. I have to mute this because there's sound in the background. She's doing affirmations with her youngest, saying, you know, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, all that, into the mirror. It's cute. Her daughter looks clean, in clean pajamas. Hair's washed, matching pajamas. And I don't really have any notes on this one. I mean, if this was one of her only videos so far, this would be fine. I don't think this is a viral video, though. This is not something that would have ever gone viral, but it is cute. I do like that her child looks healthy and happy and clean and is in clean matching pajamas, because we don't see that anymore. But it is nice to see that at one time it happened. Maybe that's worse, that it used to happen and now it doesn't at all. Babe shirt with his cologne and hot fries equals poof gong anxiety. Poof gong anxiety. So she's just dancing around in King Daddy's shirt eating hot fries. Okay. And she spilled some on the floor. Oh. Oh, another copyrighted sound. Okay. Like, this is all she does all day, is just hang out in the room and make TikToks. We've watched, I don't know, 3 days of videos. Like, oh. Another filter. No. What's this one?
I'm sorry, but, like, minus the tattoos, do I not look exactly like fucking Post Malone?
No.
I look like Post Malone.
You look like a sea head.
I also look like my brother's friend, Jacob.
Poor Jacob. Whew, okay, another hard watch from Pookie. That is part 5. Let's recap our new bad decisions. Our new bad decisions are King Daddy choosing video games over your family. Bad decision number 10, so the last one, is trying to have a baby with a man you just met on Facebook dating. Not great ideas. We still have 4 cats, 3 kids, 2 adults, and 1 bedroom. We have no washer and dryer. And we so far have 10 bad decisions. It's at this point Stephanie should have gone to therapy. If she had been honest with herself, called her mom, called the therapist, called the hotline, and said, hey, I'm crashing out. I'm at the verge of crashing out. Things would have been so different for her. But instead, we get to watch the drama unfold and see what happens next, because Pookie doesn't call a therapist. Pookie has another baby. So, all right, Pookies. That's it for us tonight. I'll see you in the next one.